Hey, gonna do a fun song for you now. Believe God can do anything, say amen. Alright, he used the squirrel in this particular song. When I was a boy, I used to take a trip every summer down to Mississippi to visit my granny and her antebellum world. Oh, I'd run barefoot all day long, just climbing trees, free as a song. And one day, I happened to catch myself a squirrel. I stuffed him into an old shoebox, and then I punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Well, what happened next, it's hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was, well, the fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, "I surrender all," that squirrel ran up our women's coveralls. He jumped to his feet and cried, "Something's got a hold on me." The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah." Old Harv hit the aisles, dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon. Harv thought he had a weed eater loose in his Fruity Loops. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his breeches leg, unobserved, to the other side of the room. All the way down in the amen pew sat Sister Bertha, better than you, who was watching all the commotion with sadistic belief. You should have seen the look on her face when that squirrel jumped on her knee, hit her leg. She jumped to her feet and cried, "Lord, have mercy on me." The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, "Hallelujah." 7 deacons and the pastor got saved. $25,000 was raised, and 50 signed up for missions in the Congo on the spot. Even without an invitation, there was at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed to or not. You've heard the Bible story, I guess, how he parted the waters for Moses to pass. All the miracles God's brought to this old world. But the one I'll remember till my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way. The half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting,